I think I just miscarried. But that's fine. I needed that, actually. If not, I have 5 roommates. But yeah, no, this is nice. I just broke up with someone, so this is nice. Yeah, I did. Yeah, thank you. I did break up with him. He didn't like me though, so who broke up with who? It's kind of like being really excited that your friend like left a restaurant after they like put up all the chairs and we're like, we're closed. But I did leave, which is great. He did MMA, which is kind of like anorexia for men. That's how they do it. It's a bit better. Less people die, but but we like gender weird things. Like he didn't eat fruit because he told me fruit was for women. Yeah, but then he like found kiwis and was really into them, which is the fruitiest one. It's like, oh right, so just the one that looks exactly like balls is what you want. His favorite fruit. But the reason why, he told me he heard somewhere kiwis make your cum loads bigger, like the quantity of. You're right. You're right. He was what I wanted as a little girl, and I was not raised by men. But he wanted his cum to be more, which I had never thought about until he started apologizing for how small it was, and I was like, "Is this a fight? Am I offended?" But that also it doesn't sound real, and it sounds like a lie you would tell a man to like get him to eat kiwis. I was like, did your mom say that to you? Because you can't like force feed people healthy things, but you can like. I worked in a preschool, and if a kid wasn't eating their apples, you can't like make them eat their apples, but you could be like, okay, all right, I guess somebody doesn't want to come buckets later, and they'll eat the apples. So I'm just saying that it was manipulation on his mom's part with cum. But I didn't tell him that, so we broke up. That was our first fight, was just the breakup. But I think it's fine. He also had a vasectomy, so I don't really get the cum thing. But, it's fine. I did, before him, I was dating, and I got pregnant in a cemetery. Which was foreshadowing. I didn't keep it. But who knew that God was such a good writer? Just kidding. There's no God. But I did. What's weird? Okay, so I have 2 moms, and I got an abortion, which is weird. That is weird because it does sort of feel like bragging a little bit. To be like, you know that thing you worked super hard for? Yeah, it was the least I've ever worked in my life. But I did get an abortion. I got the pill, which is like CVS self-checkout of abortion. Like, it just started beeping. I didn't know what was going on. But a lady did come over and help. It was my mom. I had an abortion in her house because I was living with her, and she was knocking on my door because she wanted to hang out. I didn't really know what to say. I was just like, I'm going number 3. It's gonna be a while. Number 3 takes a couple hours, but it is healthy. So it's fine. That was my own. If you're mad about my abortion, I'm such a people pleaser. I'll reverse it. Like, they're reversible. You try again and give it the same name and call it Slippy and be like, oh my God, he's back. Prayer works. So I'll do it tonight if you want. I can't. I have an IUD. It's not. You could try, but I have 2 IUDs, so it's hard. I have one in the front, one in the back, just to be safe. Gotta be careful. Wherever it's moist, just This summer, I get a lot of IUDs. It's my tradition. I don't know. I feel like I'd be a good mom, though, which is because I feel like every mom gets for their kid what they didn't have. Yeah. So I feel like that's kind of why I got an abortion. I don't want to be here. So I am. Yeah. Kind of a good mom. I don't know. I obviously don't care that much, but I work with someone who's religious. He cares, which is great. We're like servers, so I'll just talk to him about abortion and ignore tables, but I love it. I'm like, just trigger me, and I don't want to check on that lady, but he's cool. He thinks fetuses have souls, which is cute. I think it's nice. It doesn't bother. I think that go sing with them. I don't care, but I just personally don't. And I've thought about why. I've been like, why don't I think fetuses have souls? And I feel like it's because I've never heard one play the harmonica. But if I heard that, I'd be like, yeah, get these guys a union and stop underpaying them right now. Their songs are so good. But I just haven't heard that from... Maybe. Life is weird. I found out I was pregnant. I was going on vacation. This is true. I was going to Scotland, and I was like, well, I can't cancel this trip. So I guess I'm going to show this fetus the best 2 weeks of its life. So that was my Make-A-Wish program. And kind of a weird wish. It wanted anal. That was kind of... No, I'm just kidding. I wanted that. But I was the baby. But this is... It was a really good time, actually. This is what I found out. I found out if you go anywhere and you say you're pregnant, they don't want you to drink. But if you go to Scotland and you say you're pregnant and you're upset about it, they will buy you so many shots. They were like, this is how my aunt miscarried. They were so supportive. And I don't even think they were pro-life at all. I think they were just pro-party. And they were like, yeah, if whiskey kills it, it's gotta die. So I recommend that. You guys are really cool. So I do have an idea. That's my new birth control. My old birth control was being cool. But that didn't work, so I have an idea. I love it. It's like anal for the cervix. I highly recommend it. All right, you guys